Mia was 25. She lived in a quiet town in Italy. She had never left her country. But every night, she traveled with her ears. She watched English movies and listened to English songs. She didn't understand everything, but the sound of English made her heart beat faster. It felt beautiful, free, full of life. She imagined herself speaking like that, fluent, confident, happy, talking with people from other countries, making friends around the world. But it was only a dream, because every time she tried to speak, she froze. She was scared of being wrong, so she stayed silent. She listened and dreamed. One day, her boss sent her an email. "You have a meeting tomorrow," it said, "with a client from New York." Mia felt nervous. Her heart started to beat fast. She stayed up late, trying to prepare. She wrote down English words. She translated sentences in her notebook. She read them again and again. The next morning, she turned on her laptop. The meeting began. The client smiled and said, "Hello." Mia froze. She tried to speak, but her voice was quiet. She forgot the words. She felt her face turn red. The client waited. Mia said only a few words. The meeting ended quickly. She closed her laptop and sighed. "I failed," she whispered. Mia sat at her desk. She didn't move. She asked herself, "Why can't I speak? I know the words. I studied last night." Then she realized something. She was always thinking in Italian. She tried to change every word into English. This made her slow. It made her scared. It made her sound strange. She said, "This is not working. I need a new way." She took a deep breath. She opened YouTube. She searched for "Learn English Naturally." That night, Mia made a decision. She would stop using subtitles. She watched her favorite show in English. At first, she understood nothing. The words were too fast. But she listened carefully. She paused the video. She repeated words she liked. In the morning, she listened to English music. She wrote the lyrics in her notebook. She looked up new words. On the bus, she listened to podcasts. She did not understand everything, but she kept listening. After 2 weeks, something changed. She started to understand short phrases. She smiled. She was learning. Listening helped her a lot. But Mia still could not speak. She found a local English group online. They met at a small cafe every Saturday. The first time, she was scared. She held her coffee with both hands. Her voice was soft, but the people were kind. They waited for her to finish. They smiled and helped. One woman said, "Take your time. We all started just like you." Mia felt warm inside. She said her name. She said where she was from. It was a small step, but a big victory. That evening, Mia bought a notebook. She wanted to write in English. She wrote about her morning walk. She wrote about her new group. She used simple words. At first, the grammar was wrong. She checked some things online. She made corrections. The next day, she wrote again. Just 5 lines, then 10 lines. After 2 weeks, she could write a full page. She wrote about her dreams, fears, and plans. Writing made her calm. Writing made her think in English. She was creating her own English world. Mia wanted to speak more, but she didn't always have someone to talk to. So she started talking to herself. In the kitchen, she said, "I am washing dishes." In her room, she said, "Now I will read." She looked in the mirror. She smiled and practiced greetings. Hi, my name is Mia. I live in Italy. I love art and design. She moved her hands while speaking. She watched her face and mouth. It felt funny at first, but it helped. Soon, she felt more natural. She wasn't afraid of her voice anymore. One day, Mia got an email. A new project was coming. Another meeting in English. She felt nervous again. But this time, something was different. She was ready. She prepared her notes in English. She practiced simple sentences. She remembered to breathe. The call began. The client said, "Good morning." Mia smiled. "Good morning, nice to meet you." Her voice was clear. Her mind was calm. She didn't try to be perfect. She just tried to connect. At the end, the client said, "Great work." Mia felt proud. She had done it. After the meeting, Mia made a list. She wanted to remember what helped her. She wrote, "Think in English, don't translate. Listen every day. Speak even when it's hard. Write about your day. Use easy words first." She added one more thing. Be kind to yourself. Learning a language takes time. Sometimes it feels slow, but every small step matters. She put the list on her wall. She read it every morning. It gave her hope. Mia wanted to practice more, so she joined online groups for learners. She found one group for designers. They spoke English together once a week. Mia was shy at first, but the people were friendly. They talked about colours, logos, and art. She learned new words like layout, contrast, and branding. She asked questions. They helped her understand. She also joined a group about movies. They watched short clips, then talked about them. It was fun. It felt like school, but better. She made 3 good friends. One from India, one from Canada, one from Brazil. They sent her voice messages. She listened and replied. Every message helped her grow. Mia wanted to use English in real life, so she searched for events in her city. She found a painting class taught in English. She signed up. There were 10 people. Some were tourists. Some were local, like her. The teacher said, "Let's paint a forest." Mia listened carefully. She didn't understand every word, but she followed the hands, the brush, the smile. She asked, "Can I use this colour?" She said, "I like your painting." That night she felt happy. She had spoken English with real people, and they understood her. One day, Mia said kitchen instead of chicken. Everyone laughed. She laughed too. "It's okay," someone said. "You're learning, that's brave." Mia made more small mistakes. She said he go instead of he goes. She said funny when she meant fun. At first, she felt bad, but she changed her thinking. She told herself, every mistake is a lesson. She wrote the right sentence in her notebook. She repeated it 3 times. Then, she moved on. She stopped chasing perfection. She started enjoying the journey. Mia wanted to stay motivated, so she made simple goals. She wrote them on a small card. Read 1 English book each month. Watch 2 movies in English every week. Speak with someone in English every weekend. She also made a checklist. Every time she reached a goal, she drew a star. The stars made her smile. When she didn't meet a goal, she didn't feel bad. She just tried again the next day. Goals gave her direction. They helped her move forward, step by step. At first, Mia read short stories. She liked stories about animals and travel. She used a pencil to mark new words. She looked them up later. Then she tried longer books. Books with more feelings, more characters. Books about love, family, and life. One day, she read a sentence that made her cry. It was simple, but beautiful. English touched her heart. She started writing her own stories. Short ones, just a few paragraphs. She wrote about her town, her cat, and her dreams. She shared one story in her English group. People said, "That was lovely. You write with feeling." It gave her courage to keep going. Mia always dreamed of going to England. She wanted to see the places from the movies. The old streets, the red buses, the small cafes. She saved money from her work. She planned the trip for 6 months. Finally, she bought a ticket to London. When she arrived, everything felt new. The signs, the sounds, the accents. She ordered coffee in English. She asked for directions. She talked to people at the museum. Sometimes she made mistakes, but no one minded. People were kind. One woman said, "Your English is good." Mia smiled. It was the best feeling in the world. After her trip, Mia felt full of energy. She wanted to help other learners. She returned to her old language group. But now she was not just a learner. She was a guide. She listened to others speak. She said, "You're doing great." She gave tips that helped her before. One boy was very shy. He looked down while talking. Mia said, "I was like you. You will grow if you keep trying." Helping others made her strong. It reminded her of how far she had come. Mia learned something important. There are no magic tricks, no fast ways to fluency. The real secret is simple. Show up every day, listen with care, speak with courage, write with honesty. Some days felt easy. Some days felt slow. But each day mattered. Even 10 minutes of practice helped. Even one new word was a win. She stopped asking, "Am I fluent yet?" She started asking, "What can I do today?" Mia's story is not special. It is real. It is possible. She started with fear, but she moved with hope. Now it is your turn. Make English part of your life. Watch, listen, speak. Use simple words with big meaning. Be kind to yourself. Smile at your mistakes. Celebrate small steps, because every word brings you closer. Every effort opens a new door, and your English journey begins today.